the numbers with Mark or Wanda yet. But yeah, okay, I'm going to kick it over to Joel right now. Mark just gave me the high sign. He said, let's go, let's rock and roll. With that, I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to Joel, and you can show, Joel, if you don't mind, you can show how the system works, and then Mark and I will take it over from there.
Perfect, Rick. Thank you for handing over, and just sound checking. You able to listen to me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, so what you say, I'm just going to stress on 2 points, so it makes the introduction to what they're gonna see. Essentially, and what Wanda said also is that typically everything out there is just to swipe a credit card and process a payment. That's it. What you're gonna see here is what many of the merchants are really looking to, and we know that's for experience. We have experienced that themselves. Excuse me. To give you an example, many of you maybe know about the Intuit Go payment system. Ironically, what that does only is just to take a payment, and I say ironically because we have several clients right now that they stop using Go payment because they came to us saying, "Hey, I found you on the web because apparently you have exactly what we need," and Intuit was not able to give us that, which is we need not only to swipe the card, we also want to record the whole transaction. The items, the inventory, comments, what service was done, if it's as a service. And then all that information, we want to take a signature and then take a payment, and then all that information needs to go into QuickBooks without me doing any other data entry. And again, ironically, the Go payments from Intuit is not able to do that. So that's where we come into play, and we don't only do that, we do all of that, what you have heard right now, but also we do that with Sage Peachtree, not only Intuit QuickBooks, also Sage Peachtree. It can be done with Sage ACPAC, Mass 90, Mass 200, SAP, Oracle, any backend system. Okay? And that's very important because small, medium, or large businesses is what they want now, because they are already aware of what they can do with a mobile device. And on top of that, maybe to deliver a message through sound and video, which we're going to talk to you a little bit more later on. So that is what you're going to see. Now I'm going to show my screen. So this is an iPhone, and I'm showing now an iPhone, but it can be an iPod Touch, it can be an iPad, and in the near future an Android device, or it can be also a Windows Mobile device. So we run on all of those platforms, and also we are able to print a receipt directly from the iPhone or iPad or iPod Touch or Windows Mobile device. So what I'm going to do is just a regular process, just as I'm, let's see, a person in a show that is right now selling stuff on a show. And I have different options. I can do a sales receipt, I can do a return, or I can put anything that I'm doing on hold. This is for very busy floors where you are taking care of more than one client at the same time. You can be doing an order, a sales receipt, but for some reason they want to continue to look around, and you will be able to put that sales on hold, and you can continue talking another order. Just very similar as to a bartender, and that they have open tickets because people will continue to consume. This is very similar. You can leave as many open tickets as you want in the background. Okay. And also, you may know your customer or you may not your customer. So sometimes you just do a self-receipt without caring anything about who's your customer. But there are times we just install a client in Miami that they do shows, and many times they want to either or they know their customer, or they want to insert that customer information right there. So that's very easy. You just go here to customer and you look for your customer here, and if you find your customer, it's very easy. You just click on that customer, and you can even, let's say that you're a service person, a field service guy, and you want to drive to that customer. You can just click on map, and from within the app you will be able to see a map for that, how to get to that person. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how robust is the software. So let's go back. Let's say yes, this is the one that I want to go to. I will say select this customer, and now I'm ready to do self-receipt, orders, invoice, estimates, take payments, of course, or put that on hold. So let's do very quickly self-receipt. Okay. Let's suppose that I'm with a customer. I'm going to sell them something. So it's very easy. From here, I can just read the barcode, because the system can use, right now currently use attachments where you slide the iPhone or iPod Touch in and becomes a barcode reader, the whole unit. And maybe some of you have gone to the Apple stores, and if you have seen that device that the Apple Store uses, that's exactly the same device that you were going to be able to sell to your customers. In fact, that device is being developed, and we have worked with the developers to provide that solution to other clients outside the Apple Store. So we are pioneers in that area, and if you have not seen that, just go to an Apple Store and you will see the system up and running real there. And again, also this is the real thing here. This is not a movie. This is the actual system running. So what you're seeing is the real stuff. So the tax is predefined. You can change the tax to whatever other tax is defined. Let's leave that at $7.75. And let's add products. We can either scan them, or if we don't have the scanner, no problem. We just click here and we can browse through my product list. Okay, I can look for those products. Let's suppose that I'm installing doors. So I can look for the DOO, and everything comes with DOO, door frame, interior door kit, patio door. Let's say that I want to sell this, I want to install this patio door. I have many other features. I won't go into any feature. I just want to keep it as simple as possible, just to give you the idea. But later on, if you want to ask questions, feel free to do so. So I add that patio door, but also I want to add the doorknobs, and that's it. The sales is complete, the patio door and the doorknobs. I can even take a signature for that sales receipt here. I said to the customer, can you please sign here for the work done? So they can sign here, and they will sign with their finger over the iPhone, just as you see. Add tax, any other discount if I want to add discounts, and then as easy as click save. And now it's asking me to send an email to the customer. That sales will be sent to the email, to the customer's email, or it can be automatically sent to the email registered, because remember that I choose a customer that was already registered in the system, so I don't have to enter the email. Now, I will take a payment. So you see that it's not only about just taking a payment, it's the whole process, taking signatures, looking for products, see if they have inventory, all that stuff. Now let's take a payment with Visa. If you notice, the amount carries over from the sales receipt. If I have the swiper, I will be able to swipe the card and the information will be seen here. I cannot do that because I'm running this from my computer, so of course I cannot swipe it here. But in the real life, you will be able to swipe it. Or if you don't have the swiper, because sometimes happen, then you just key in the transaction. I will key in the test credit card number that I have. So you will see how it is a real credit card authorization. And security code. And that's it. If I want, I can include a tip or not. And just when everything is started, just click process. And now the system is doing a real-time credit card authorization. If it's approved, it's going to display that, yes, it was approved, and then you have the amount charged and the transaction ID, of course. Okay, and then I can continue doing my work. I can continue working with another client. Also, I can take payments without any transactional data. So it is not that we eliminate that. You don't have to go through the process of entering your service items and all that stuff. If you don't want to do it, you can just go ahead and just take a payment, just like that, as you saw. Check, cash, Visa, it will be exactly the same process that you saw, just taking a payment. But again, we provide the whole process for the ones that want to do the whole process, which is right now the majority of retail, as Rick explained to you. A very cool thing is, let me do an invoice and let me go and look for a product. At this moment, Rick, if somebody wants to ask a question.
Joel, can you show them how to put a sale on hold?
Like a waitress in a bar, if she's taking some.
Yes, sure. I'm going to do that right now. Give me a second. Okay. In order to do an order on hold, let me go back. Well, in fact, let me do this. Or let me do something, because probably you're thinking about on a restaurant environment. Let me go back. Let's look for things by category. Let's say I want to see the beverages. And here are the beverages. I can add that, and a course slide also. And here they want to continue consuming, so we just go ahead and you see this button that says hold. Yep. You just click that, and the order is on hold.
I've used that aspect of the device before, Mark and Wanda. And yeah, it's got the hold button right up there on the top, whether you're in a bar environment or any store environment. It's really easy. That's what's so nice about it. You just click hold, and it stores it till you're ready to come back whenever that is. And then you go right back to whatever point you were at in that sale. It's very cool.
Joel, that'll hold unlimited amount of holds, right?
Yes, that will hold unlimited, and as you can see, whenever you want to continue on that order, you just click here on hold, and you will have a list of the on hold orders with the name of the client here. And also for the folks that wants a printer, you can print that order on hold and with a barcode, and you can give that receipt to your customer. And when they returns back, you just scan the barcode on that receipt, and it will automatically bring up that order, as I'm doing right now. Open, and here's the order.
As quick as a handshake and a beat of a heart. That's beautiful.
Okay. Let me do something here.